Okay, everything appears good. Okay, everything appears good. Normal mode. Okay, this will be my third complete playthrough of this game. I've completed it on Xbox and Switch, and now I'm gonna complete it on PlayStation. This is a great spiritual successor to Castlevania. And excuse the coughing, recently had to turn the heat on, and every year at the beginning, I get a cough from it. So used to playing in Ultimate mode, this is going to be a bit of a challenge because I'm used to a more fluid Zangetsu. And see, he just jumps, no double jump, and he can only attack in one direction. If I unlock Ultimate mode, he'll have a double jump, he can run, and a few other neat tricks. This track is called Moonlight Temptation. And in this game, hearts are actually hearts. Hey Chad, in another nice touch here, I'm keeping this, but, well, I meant to keep it, I'll get another one, but the lamps that drop weapons are a different color. This really is a bit of a challenge playing with the stiffer Zangetsu. But I'm going to do one playthrough on this setting. I'm going to do the Nightmare mode playthrough, and then I'm going to try and unlock... Well, not try to, I will unlock Ultimate and play through it. How's it going, Chad? Once you have all the characters and the sub-weapons set up you want, you can really take advantage of those purple lanterns. That's cool. How you liking the Steam Deck? I got God of War Ragnarok on the PS4 today, and I took advantage of the end of the year sale, so I was able to get Until Dawn Castlevania Legacy Collection in Shadow of Colossus, which I'm still waiting on YouTube to approve. YouTube has to approve live streams for it. And I also got Shadow of Colossus, which I plan on completing on stream. Well, beating on stream anyway. I played it back in the PS2 days, but I've never beaten it. Hey, YYTT. Playing a Castlevania clone here. I'll have to read that in a second. Kind of... How's your day, YYTT? That's weird with the live feature needing to be enabled. Now, this is the cool feature. You can either recruit, kill, or ignore the side characters. Because we're going for the regular playthrough, we're going to recruit them. If you kill them, you gain extra abilities. Now, Miriam's a fun character. And yes, she plays like a Belmont. Alright, found her best sub-weapon off the bat. The Steam Deck does look like it's pretty fun. I'd like to have one just for the fun of playing Dawn of War on the go. Well, for the novelty, I should say. As old as they are, I wish they'd give the Dawn of War series console ports. No, do not. Just like Castlevania, do not want the butter knife. It's kind of a shame this one doesn't have weapon upgrades, but, you know, it's cool the way it is, and it's not... It's balanced so you don't need them. Another thing I like about her, this attack, it makes aerial enemies in this segment a breeze, which any of you that played Castlevania get a little nervous when you see a segment like that, because you're dead in one hit, pretty much. If they hit you, they'll knock you off. Which is another nice feature with this game, is it can turn off knockback. Now, if you do Zangetsu only, this is what makes it harder, is that you lock yourself out of several of the power-ups. There's two you can get. One, I'll show it off to this playthrough, but demonstrate it on Zangetsu only. That you can... There is another one you can get, but you have to eat a death to do it. But to have the hard up, it's worth it. What's Sleeping Dogs about? Now, these desperation attacks here, if you're playing in veteran mode and you dodge them, you gain a life. And now I get Alfred, the weakest and most powerful character. So, like, he's even like, I could kill you, but you could help me on this journey. His Nuke the Room ability is great, and it makes some of the harder bosses a non-issue. Well, that sounds like it could be fun. I held off on playing the Yakuza games because I thought they were GTA clones. But they're more beat-em-ups. As you can see, Alfred has practically no health. And pay attention to these skeletons that point at you. I mean, point out a direction, because they generally point you towards good stuff. Like, if a skeleton's pointing left or down or whatever, go left or down, because generally it's pointing you in the way of a power-up. Well, not generally, it'll always do that. Unless you're just wanting to do a challenge run, the skeletons will never... The skeletons will never lead you astray. Or this... Yakuza 0's pretty fun. I haven't played much of the original, but from what I understand about it, you need to look for a guide on how you want to upgrade and unlock moves, because certain bosses require certain moves to defeat, so if you don't get that move by that boss fight, you literally lock yourself out of the boss fight. And although Yakuza seems fun, to be able to just hard lock your way out of being able to beat a boss because you don't have the right move at the right time is bad game design. Like, the game should just give you the move preemptively. Drive safe, YYTT. This is one here. Trying to think. I'm not sure. I think it's in another spot, but there's a health up like that where you can get it, but you have to eat the death. I'm almost certain that one's it. It does feel like it could be in the Castlevania universe, even though it has some lore that, like the shard binding and stuff, we've never seen in Castlevania before, but... This guy on the Ritual of the Night is beyond cheap. He punishes you for having a lot of money, because once you reduce his health to 0, he steals all your money and that becomes his new health. Yeah, on the Ritual of the Night one, like, the first time I played it, like, I farmed and had a ton of money, so in order to be able to beat him, I had to go to the store and just spend just about all of it to get past. Which, okay, I could see a mechanic like that if he's a alternate optional boss, but for an actual main boss, it's frustrating. This game actually came from Igarashi, who created Symphony of the Night, and he was the head designer on a bunch of Castlevania games. And didn't mean to hit that so fast. He left Konami in frustration because they weren't making Castlevania. So he created the Bloodstained universe. Ritual of the Night was a Kickstarter, and this game was a stretch goal for the Kickstarter. I seen it's out, I hadn't watched it yet. Did not mean to get that. Might as well show off the new guy a little, J-Bell. He's basically like Alucard from Symphony of the Night, and he's the king of anti-air combat. And he can turn into a bat. The only problem is you can see he's pretty useless against ground-based enemies. Yeah, and unlike Dracula's Curse, it's not painful to, like, painfully slow to switch between them. It's on the dime. this guy you're supposed to... Well, technically, you can freeze and get by with Alfred or fly over him. What's nice is, because J-Bill doesn't use sub-weapons, that's always a guaranteed. Stop giving me those, game. I need the whip back. Is that with him, the purple ones are always a guaranteed magic drop. If you're familiar... Please be whip. Thank you! If you're familiar with Dracula's Curse, you ought to feel right at home in this game. Only the difficulty's not as punishing. Oh, here, this magic up here, you can get on just Zangetsu only. If you do a very pixel-perfect double jump, you will clip through the pixels and be able to get that magic up. Zangetsu only isn't too fun, but it's worth it when you unlock Ultimate Mode. Don't want that. This is embarrassing, but all the times I played this game, I'm just now realizing you don't have to duck there. And now the boat. One of the few stages that in my favorite music in the game. Like, had this been a Castlevania game, this track here would be remembered as one of the best Castlevania tracks ever. Didn't mean to do that. Normally I would get that, but I'm not gonna push my luck, streamer's curse and all. Oh, this is what I think it is. Yeah, this... These can one-hit kill you. When they dive into you, and they hit you, it's a one-hit kill. What I do is I either use Miriam's knives or J-Bill's anti-air techniques. And what... I am now at maxed out health. J-Bell's another one, like, especially with the bosses. And yeah, this... Nope. I'm looking for a very specific sub-item drop right now for the old man, because with it, the next boss is a pushover. And pro tip, with falling hazards, it doesn't pay to get hit with the old man in bat form, because one hit turns you back to normal. And here he... Zangetsu only, this guy might be the hardest boss. Especially if his desperation attack knocks you off to your death. I've had plenty of times where trying to beat this guy with just Zangetsu that happened. So it's funny, for a simple 8-bit game, this is one of my favorite games of the last generation. Oh, we didn't get any snow at all. Attack up? I wish we would get some snow. That enemy is, I think a killer barber. There's a non-combatant one in Ritual of the Night that's pretty funny. It means good game, YYTT. Hey, William, how you doing? Streaming directly from the console. Another nice thing about having J-Bell, you can completely bypass this happy shenanigan right here. Got God of War 2018, I mean not 2018, Ragnarok today. From what I've read, it actually runs really good on the PS4. But the fan really pulls its weight to support it. This room should look familiar to any Castlevania veteran. What you're supposed to do to hit this boss is jump on her umbrellas and get close, but she's highly allergic to lightning, as you can see. Another banger of a track. The review I seen where I first found out about this game said the music... Yeah, beep. They said the music isn't as good as Castlevania, that it can't compete. I wholeheartedly disagree and contend tracks like this are up there with the best of Castlevania's music. Now I take less... I lost my train of thought concentrating on this, but now that I found that armor, I take less damage. Another spot where the almighty nuke of the room is really your best friend. Disappearing platforms, not on J-Bell's watch. Yeah, I might have to eat a death here. Oh wait, no, I got the upgrade. Zangetsu, only that part can be really frustrating. That portrait there, I believe, was actually Igarashi himself. And now for the second to last boss, I believe. If I'm not as talkative in this one, it requires a lot more concentration. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, back. Yeah, that's probably the case, and my landlord ain't gonna replace them unless they actually die, so... Like I said, I don't even notice it anymore. It's such a common thing. I hate these Hammer Knights. Although I love the animation of the hammer returning. Now for... Another one off the hit list. And now for the last boss. I've had a pretty... This has been a no death run so far, but no death run ends tonight. And, I mean, ends now. I have never made it through this castle unscathed. Oh, no shortcut. I'm just even being reckless now because I know that that's pretty much... I'm gonna die, but as long as I checkpoint, it doesn't matter. That could have taken... I believe that one would have taken to me to right before the boss room. Wait, no, that would have been a little closer, but not that close. Now, if I make it through the rest of the castle without dying, this is usually the part where... Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it here first. That has never happened before. I've never made it to the top on the first try. Did that on purpose, actually. I'm in no shape to fight the boss, so... Now it's time. Who remembers the secret passage on Castlevania 4? Well, it's here too, but it ends a little short, so you're gonna have to make a jump. I just always bat it. Now for Gremory. Oh no! That ain't good. Yeah, J-Bell will get me through. This... Fight here is a game of rinse, wash, repeat. Oh, now she's doing her moon attack. And bingo! Normal mode is beaten! I'm dreading ultimate mode again. I will play through all the modes, so Nightmare mode will be a future stream. I'm not gonna continue it, but not bad for a day's stream. What kind of birds did you get? Not bad timing either. I'd like to try quail. Nightmare mode, well, I'll at least start it to give a little preview of things to come. Thanks, Chad. Also be on the lookout, like I said, Shadow of Colossus. So quail is the opposite of duck. Shadow of Colossus playthrough coming in the future too. I literally got that for the express purpose of streaming, so that ought to be fun. I love this credit music, by the way. It is so catchy. Inti Creates, makers of some of the best retro-style games on the market. Nightmare mode unlocked. Now I'll at least show it off. It's the quest to save Zangetsu after the last game. So you start with the 3 previous characters, but you have to collect all the upgrades again. And this one is a little more Miriam focused because the final boss, the other 2 characters play more of a support role. But that being said, thank you for tuning in. Glad you could be with me here for this game. Be on the lookout for more. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Over and out.